Battlefield 3, Seine crossing. Assault recon. I'm probably about to die. I shot that guy though, so that's something. Whew. I sort of just joined this server that's hopefully not completely insane, but instead it is very intense because it's almost 64 players on Seine crossing. And I'm stuck here with my bolt-action sniper rifle. This is the path I have chosen. Whoa. I killed him. He must have been low on health. I don't even know what's happening. Let's see if I can put one of these things. Oh, that grenade was not ours. Okay, gotcha. Whew. It's always jarring to just jump into a server and it's in the middle of a raging war where 60-something people are like in one street corner, and you're stuck with your bolt-action rifle trying to make sense of the situation. This scope is growing on me, though I can tell you that much. It's ridiculously low magnification, but I do like the, you know, it's more so than the holo scope, but less than the ACOG, and it has a better, in my opinion, a much better sight than the ACOG does. I just don't like chevrons. It's easier to spot because it's, you know, illuminated, which is the whole point, but I don't like the shape. The shape just throws me off. Give me a cross or a dot, and I'll be fine. At least I do have my laser sight on this, so maybe I can use that to light my way as I try to shoot people in the face. I'm not sure how to behave right now, though. There's clearly an enemy over to my right somewhere. There's clearly a mine right there. That's not a mine. There it is. Oh, shit. Ah, hello. Wait, M9? Like the pistol? How did that happen? Oh, okay. I need to refocus. Okay, what's happening here? Okay, well, we have everything except that one flag. That's why all of the enemy team is right there. I'm gonna shoot this explosive. I like to do so. Easy points. And it's pretty satisfying to just, you know, I potentially saved the tank's life right there. Oh, come on, that was a headshot. I only need like 10 more kills or something with this rifle to get that assignment I've been coveting all this time. Oh, hello. Good job, Sergeant Waffle. Good job. Grabbed and stabbed, hiding in the bush. Like a proper waffle should. I don't even know what I'm doing. I need to tone down the silly. Oh, wait, they're going for A. Did I spawn on A? I think I did not spawn on A. No. Look at all those skulls. Jeez. Oh. Cool. Not a kill, but I'll take it. As long as I live. There's something going on over here. I don't... Well, my tux is doing its job. I can see stuff on the minimap now. That's not really helping me that awful much, though. There's still someone over here. Where, you see? There he is. He's right there. Yay! I got a kill. Where does this go? This could be handy. Whoop.
Enemy machine gunner spotted, over.
I have such a habit of when the enemy looks that small, I want to aim so far ahead of him because I'm used to the 12 times magnification. But that is not what this is. This is not 12 times. So I should pretend it's not magnificated at all. I should just aim for the head and click. Really? That was not even close to the head, though. I don't know. I'm using a low magnification scope in an attempt to be more, you know, aggressive recon. I keep forgetting I have the straight pull bolts as well. But then I always just end up hanging back because it's a sniper rifle. The biggest pro is that it's very powerful, one shot, slow rate of fire, good range, accuracy. Going in close is just removing all of the advantages of a sniper rifle. Okay, shooting a mortar. Waffle's not here anymore, right? No, he's not. Good. He's in here. Turn my laser sight back on. I'm gonna help this guy see if we can flank them. This is exactly why I have the laser sight on a sniper rifle. Walking around the corners like that, if you have to hip fire, you're practically doubling your chances of getting a hit in the first place if you have the laser sight on. I mean, compare the size of the reticle. It's you're very much increasing your chances in an emergency. Ideally, you shouldn't have to use it. I'm feeling like schizophrenic or something. I'm not sure why I'm using this class when I'm using it the way I am. Oh, come on. This crosshair is actually kind of hard to use. Maybe that's just because I'm not used to it, but it has a lot more detail than I would like. Like the thickest part, the thickest line is the one up there, but that's not where the shot's gonna go, is it? It's gonna go in the middle. Yeah. So why is the line above, why is the notch above the center thicker than the center one? It's just gonna trick me into aiming lower than I should. And it's probably, you know, it's based on a real life scope. It probably has a purpose in real life when you have your windage and your crazy stuff. It's just kind of confusing in game, where every scope works the same. You accidentally make wicked rhymes about military whatever the word is. Okay, calm down, Roxy. Calm down. Ah, what? I thought it was there somewhere. Oh, we can vote in type in squad chat. Oh, is this the server I was on before? I kind of want to play on Shark Keeping Insula. Squad chat is L/5. I wonder who else is gonna vote and for what. Yeah, I'm gonna keep defending the bridge here. That seems like a good idea. I don't know why exactly. I don't know what I'm doing. Why I'm doing anything right now. I'm very confused. At least the game isn't being as bewildering as it was last time. Those last 3 videos, I do not know what happened there. Well, he's dead. So maybe next map I'll get a fresh start and I can refocus completely and actually be serious for the first time in like a week. That'd be nice. Hey, I shot you. You should be dead. That's how this works, right? Suppression! Suppression really helped me out that a couple of videos ago in Korkan. That was insane. I had no idea what actually happened until I just felt like slowing down the playback in my video editing program. Come on. There we go. I should probably turn off my laser sight at that point. But I got grenaded anyway, so it wouldn't have helped. Grenade launchers are kind of cute. They're so tiny. At least those ones. I mean, there's plenty of grenade launchers that aren't tiny. The M79 is not tiny. But it's still kind of cute. I don't know, something about the proportions. Well, we're winning, so there's that. And I am getting some kills from my L96, so there's that too. Not sure what to focus on after that. Yep, laser sight goes off. Otherwise they can see through the smoke. Whoever they are. I don't know if there's anyone actually there. I'm just trying to spot through the smoke, see if a red icon appears. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, I should not have known that he was there. Hello. That was fair, though. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I keep zooming out by reflex after every shot, even though I don't have to. Ah! Tardy. Totty. How would you pronounce that name? Because I want to see Tarty, but then that's not... It's Tarty? That sounds dumb. It's a dumb name, but you know what I mean. Strike at Karkan will be the next map. I didn't want to play that this soon, but this server seems okay, so I'm gonna stay with it. I hope these scramble teams though. It's a hassle having to change servers all the time, not just for the gameplay flow, having to hop back out into the browser and futz about for 5 minutes before you can find another thing you want to join. But also because I have to resync my recording every single time I do that. I have to stop recording to join us to go. Obviously, I can't record the game because the game isn't even on. But I continue the audio because I want to have that in one continuous thing. It's easier to edit that way, I think. But then I have to resync the video with the audio, and that's like another couple of minutes of work in the editing it that I really don't want to have to do every single, like between every single match if I have to change servers all the time. It's just a hassle. Did that guy like jump down into the water or something? It'd be pretty cool if he did, because then I'm gonna shoot him. I don't think he did. No. No, he didn't. Or he already died, I don't know. Someone is on the other side though. Maybe I just missed him. Maybe he swam quicker than I thought. Yeah, that laser sight. It's just painting a bullseye on yourself through the smoke. I almost considered using the M16A3 when I started playing today. I was looking at my assault weapons and going, weirdly enough, of all the rifles that I think I like, that I haven't used a lot, one of the least used that I have is the M16A3. And that's... If you watch other people play this game on the YouTubes or like, well, in-game, you might know that the M16A3 is probably the most used weapon in the game. So people often don't like it when people use that because they think it's very boring. But it's one of my least used weapons, so at some point I'm gonna have to start ranking it up. But not today. So first of all, I'm going aggressive sniper. And second of all, not so aggressive, I'm just running back and forth trying to find something to shoot. God. Damn it. Ah. Stand still so I can hit you. My next assault weapon is probably going to be the M416. It's still there. Hi. I think it's the same guy. He probably got revived. More kills for my blood machine. What? What? More blood for my killing machine. Sounds better. No, I wanted to. Stabby! 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 Use more. Oh, I missed something funny in the chat. I'm gonna have to look at that when I edit this. Because someone asked what language he was speaking, and it said something about no skill, and I was like, oh, that sounds funny, but then I couldn't see what it was. This is where the snipers hang out. I think I with a grenade launcher. Oh! What are you doing? I shot him and then I knifed him. That's video games for you. Well, okay, that was Seine crossing. That was not good. Next time's gonna be Karkan though, and I got my I'm starting to feel it. Okay, let's get serious then. Well, let's get serious after all these ribbons tick up, and then there's gonna be the assignment thing. But I can look at how many more kills I need. It's not a lot. I think it's like 3. 4, maybe. For that one. That one. Oh, it's higher up. No, it's not that high up. Why don't they just sort these by, like, progress or something? 5 kills. I need 5 more kills for the L96. So, next time, I'm totally gonna get this assignment and stop using the L96. Yay.